again. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish with my maniacal list because we only have about 15 minutes left. And I have found Philip's song. I downloaded it. It has to be, it's processing now. Hopefully it'll go ahead and process and we can hear it. I don't know what happened. All three of his songs stuck in processing mode. It's like, wow. Just when you thought you did everything and dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, something still goes wrong. But that's the life in Lena's live radio. Anyway, so we're gonna go with. I was at number 4, so we're gonna number 5. It says love from the masters. Okay, improve your writing skills. Learn how to debate like a pro. Learn more about the how the brain works by taking on a free online classes via courses.com. You'll be taught by luminaries from Harvard, MIT, Columbia, and other prestigious institutes. Um, okay, so my thing about this is improve your writing skill. It says write your true feelings about everyone around you that you're stuck in the house with. Write about that. Break out the diary and just start writing away, okay? Number 6, check on the elderly or physically challenged neighbor or someone who might need a hand. Now, before I say my maniacal part, I'm going to say that it is always good to check on the seniors that's around you because you don't know their heat might be broken. They can't get out the bed. You just never know. So that is so. My maniacal part, I had to kind of counteract that with something good because it says let someone use you and then talk the heck out of you so you can't take it anymore. That's that. Mm. Oh wow. Number 7, prepare healthy food and snacks. I'm not gonna say any more on that because my Grammy, she fell and broke her hip, and so I'm not gonna say any more. I kind of felt bad about writing that. Okay, number 7, prepare healthy food and snacks for the week, or freeze them for later. My solution is that is break out the bonbons and the potato chips. It's gonna be a cold couple of days. Let's go ahead and do that. Number 8, get organized. Pick one area that you've been meaning to spiff up and focus on that. Clean out your refrigerator, organize your pantry, or pare down on your bookshelves. Fix your bookshelves and things like that. So, maniacal part says pull crap out and then don't know where to put it and wonder why did you make this mess to begin with? Because then you're looking around, pulled all this stuff out. Now you're tired because you're tired of trying to figure out where it all goes. You need to get out the house. Okay. Number 9, start a gratitude journal. There's a growing body of research showing it has physical and mental health benefits. There's no downside to doing it. Maniacal me says start writing about the people you hate on Facebook. And unfriending people and doing all this other crazy stuff that people do at the beginning of the year when it comes to Facebook, and then they write about it. And then someone counter out writes and say, well, I don't care if they do it. Okay, well, if you don't care, why even comment? What the hell? Just let them do whatever they're going to do. It's Facebook, you know? Can you really take it seriously? Okay, number 9. Start. Okay, I did that. Number 10. Launder your dusty duvet, musty shower curtain, and your pet's bedding. Oh, time to do something like that, okay? Maniacal me says start throwing stuff away. Start throwing it in the garbage. Get rid of stuff you're sick of looking at because you just sat there all day looking at it, asking yourself, why am I not doing that away? Why am I holding on to that? So it's like, get rid of it, throw it away, okay? Number 11 says read and engage your imagination. Learn some new and enrich your inner landscape. Go insane. That's maniacal me. It says read, engage your imagination, learn something new, and enrich your inner landscape. Mine is to sit there and just go crazy, sitting there. You imagining all types of stuff. Before you know it, you're gonna imagine yourself doing something that you're gonna end up doing, and you're gonna say, "Why did I even start this?" It's because you're snow crazy because you got cabin fever and you thought about this stuff while you're having cabin fever. I tell you, I decided to catch up on Game of Thrones. Okay, I started watching the Game of Thrones. I think in episode 5, and got so intrigued in it. But I never found out, how it all started. So I said, okay, snowbound. I do have a lot to do. So in order to keep myself off the computer day and night, night and day, I decide, okay, I'm gonna, go back to the beginning of Game of Thrones and start watching it. So I went back to episode 1 and started watching it on demand. Man, I have been Game of Thrones throwing it every night. I'll watch 2 episodes, then I'll say, okay, one more, just one more episode, because I gotta see what's gonna happen next. So I ended up watching the other episode. Before you know it, I done knocked out 4 episodes, going on 4 o'clock in the morning, and I done watched it so much that I'm dreaming about things that's happening to me, but it's kind of like in a Game of Thrones type setting. I'm just like, why? Why am I here in my dream? I Game of Thrones myself to death. And then yesterday, I watched 2 episodes of my husband. He sat down there and watched it with me. Then I said, well, I guess you want to watch your news now because it was about 11:30. He's like, anything but another episode of Game of Thrones. Needless to say, I'm almost there. But okay. Number 12, it says make a donation. Go to your closet and fill at least one bag with items to donate. You'll benefit both from the space you create and knowing you've helped others. That's very nice to do. Very nice to do. Always do that because one man's junk is another man's treasure, right? So Monaco me says, get rid of all the stuff you're never going to fit, especially after you finish eating bonbons all winter, being stuck in the house. I kill myself. I swear I do. Okay. Number 13 says pray. I'm a diehard believer on prayer. Definitely. If this is a part of your spiritual practice, center yourself and reconnect with the divine. I try to connect it with my God every day. And I know that He knows that He created me. He knows what I'm going to do before I even do it. So He knows that He created me. he, he knows that I'm a mess. He knows that I'm going to just do things that I shouldn't be doing, right? So that's what's so good about him. That's why I love him so much because he's unconditional love. That's some unconditional love right there. Nobody can take away my Jesus. So the maniacal me says, pray and ask God to forgive you for all the maniacal thoughts that you had in your head about the things around you, about the people, about the pet, about the old people, about just go on, okay? And then number 14, it says, get a head start on your taxes. Get those taxes ready. Get ready to go visit the tax man. Maniacal me says there's nothing more frustrating than that. Is trying to get ready for the taxes. You get upset when you see how little money that you made all year, and how much with the taxes. Okay, it's like, is that all I made? Why are there so much money being taken out for taxes? And it's not like we get all of that back because we don't. We just don't. We don't get all of it back. Okay, so I'm almost done. Number 15 says extra cash. Sell your old clothing and accessories on eBay. Okay, postmark them. Um, Poshmark, Poshmark.com. I guess that's another site you can sell stuff on. ThreadUp.com, TheReal.com, or similar sites like that you can sell stuff. Okay, maniacal me says, get aggravated trying to sell that expensive blouse or that expensive pair of shoes or that expensive coat, and you're trying to get or purse, and you're trying to get a good amount of money for it because you paid good money for it, and you got somebody that's saying, "I give you $5. I give you $5 for it. I don't care." So what is Coach? So what is real Coach? I'm only going to give you $5 for it. So don't get yourself aggravated doing that, okay? Now, then it says, number 16, get fit. Finally, do one of those things. Home exercises, videos, all the videos you've downloaded, Game of Thrones, Power, uh, whatever it is, you know, Orange is the New Black, Ratchet TV, whatever it is that you do, okay? And Maniacal Me says, do your exercise by moving from the couch to the chair to the couch to the bed. Okay? There you go. Exercise is you move from one seat to another seat to the next seat. You know why? Because you got cabin fever and you're sick of being in the house. Okay? And number 17, it says call a friend or loved one you've been meaning to reconnect with but never seem to find the time to call them. Okay? You never seem to find the time to go, let me call a girlfriend. See what she's doing. We ain't got time to speak during the week and stuff like that. Okay, so Maniacal Me says, call that friend so they can talk about themselves. So they can talk about themselves, their lives, their kids, and everything else. And then you don't get a word in edgewise, and you're sitting there and you're listening to them. Okay, or some stupid gossip or something that you just don't want to hear. Okay. Number 18, binge watch. Binge watch Law and Order. Break out the Seinfeld DVDs. Watch all the episodes that you missed and stuff like that. And I just put watch TV till you crack up. Watch TV till you just sitting there zoned out. That's it. You, the TV, or game yourself to death until you're actually in the game playing the basketball. Oh, do that. Okay. 19, make a mundane meditation. So, missing buttons on the shirt, hang photos, polish the silver, take a bath, sip some tea, some cocoa, whatever you want, just to make a mundane meditation. Okay, think about all that. Think about all that stuff. The missing buttons that you should that you should sew on, hanging photos, polishing silver, and then take a bath and go to sleep. Go back to sleep after you've been to sleep from number one. Okay, let's go. And last, number 20, dust off the manuscript, novel, screenplay you started, and you said you finished someday. Today is the day. Maniacal Me says, write a poetry, write some poetry about a boyfriend that dumped you or a husband that left you home with the kids. Okay, that you're sitting in the house watching go round and around and around, eating everything, turn everything up, and you sit down and you write about that. And that is the Maniacal Me. And that's it for my show. I don't know what happened to my guests. I hope everything is okay. But we got to go on. I will be back tomorrow morning on the LJ Morning Sparkle from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I love you. I will see you then in the networks. Remember, be good. Try not to go too stir crazy. It's not gonna. It's not gonna take. Well, no, because I think we're gonna get some more snow. But anyway, try not to think about that and do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Help someone shovel their snow. Okay. Good night. I love you all. Thanks for listening. And Philip is still processing. I'm gonna get him ready for tomorrow. Okay. We'll we'll listen to Philip tomorrow. Good night. All right. Let's see, Jimmy, take me out of here.